Chosen one, there is a reason God has allowed you to remain single until this moment. Stay with these words, because walking away too soon could mean missing the message that finally brings peace to questions you have carried for years. You have shed tears, wrestled with doubt, and wondered if you were somehow not enough. Yet every season of waiting has had a purpose, and none of it has been meaningless. Your love story was never postponed because God overlooked you. It was postponed because He refused to let something so valuable be rushed. You are not falling behind everyone else. You are being refined, strengthened, and positioned for a future that demands patience before it can flourish. What you are about to hear has the power to remove the burden you have been silently carrying. If this speaks to your heart, type Amen in the comments. God kept you single because the person you once were could not yet sustain the love He intends to give you. You believed you were prepared because your heart longed for companionship, but He could still see the wounds that needed healing, the insecurities that needed freedom, and the places where you were still seeking validation from people who never recognized your true worth. He led you away from relationships that would not have destroyed you all at once, but would have worn down your spirit little by little. Those quiet disappointments often leave the deepest pain. What you called loneliness was actually His protection. What you believed was delay was really His preparation. Before you continue listening, take a moment to like this video, because there is someone carrying the same silent heartbreak you once carried. And this message may be exactly what they need today. That simple gesture could help this encouragement reach another waiting heart. You have watched others fall in love, start families, and move confidently into new chapters while your own life seemed unchanged. God saw every moment your heart quietly sank, as you wondered if something was wrong with you. But the truth is this: there has never been anything wrong with you. You were simply being set apart for a purpose that required a stronger, deeper foundation before the next chapter could begin. What I am building in your life is not temporary. It is lasting, and lasting things take time to form. I had to teach you how to stand on your own before I allowed someone to stand beside you. Because if you had entered love too early, you would have leaned on them in ways that would have drained both of you. I wanted you to know your strength, your worth, and your identity, without depending on another person to define it. You are not meant to lose yourself in love. You are meant to bring your full self into it. Type 777 if you trust God. I saw the patterns you did not see. I saw how easily you gave your heart, how quickly you overlooked red flags, how deeply you attached yourself even when you felt unsure. I could not allow you to keep repeating cycles that would only leave you more broken each time. So, I stepped in not to hurt you, but to save you from yourself. I closed doors that you begged me to open because I knew what was waiting behind them. You have asked me many times why love felt so close, yet always slipped away. The truth is, I removed people from your life because they were not aligned with where I am taking you. They may have felt right in the moment, but they were not built to walk the journey ahead with you. I am not preparing you for something ordinary. I am preparing you for a connection that will challenge you, grow you, and reflect the purpose I placed inside you. I needed time to heal parts of your heart that you tried to ignore. You told yourself you were fine. But I saw the wounds you carried from past disappointments, rejection, and silence. If I had brought the right person into your life while those wounds were still open, you would have unknowingly pushed them away or misunderstood their love. Healing was not optional. It was necessary. You are not being punished. You are being refined. Every quiet night, every moment of waiting, every tear you wiped away alone, has been shaping you into someone who can receive love without fear. You are learning patience, discernment, and self-respect. These are not small things. They are the very things that will protect your future relationship. There were times when you almost settled, when you almost said yes to something that felt comfortable but not right. I saw those moments, and I pulled you back even when it hurt you. Because comfort is not the same as purpose, and I refuse to let you build your life on something that cannot hold you in the storms ahead. I am also preparing the one who is meant for you. Just as I have been working on you, I have been working on them. They are going through their own lessons, their own growth, their own healing. If I had brought you together too soon, you would have met incomplete versions of each other. And what I am creating requires wholeness, not fragments. You have been learning how to love yourself in ways you never did before. You are beginning to see your value, to respect your boundaries, to understand that your heart is not something to give away lightly. This is not by accident. This is me teaching you how to protect what is sacred within you. I know the silence has been heavy. I know the waiting has felt endless. But I am closer than you think. And I am working in ways you cannot yet see. There are things aligning behind the scenes, paths crossing, timing being set into place with precision that only I can control. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. And because you are chosen, I had to take extra care with your journey. What is coming into your life will not be rushed, forced, or uncertain. It will arrive with clarity, with peace, and with a sense of rightness that you have never felt before. There were nights when you felt invisible, when you wondered if anyone would ever truly see you. I saw you in those moments. I saw how you kept going even when your spirit felt tired. I saw how you still believed in love even after disappointment tried to take that belief away from you. That faith inside you is not weakness, it is strength. And it is one of the reasons I chose to protect your heart so carefully. Type 1111 if you believe. I had to teach you how to walk away from what does not honor you. Before this season, you held on too tightly, hoping people would change, hoping situations would improve. But love is not meant to be a struggle that drains you. I wanted you to understand that the right connection will not require you to shrink yourself or silence your truth. It will meet you where you are and grow with you. You are learning boundaries even when it feels uncomfortable. You are learning that saying no is not selfish. It is necessary. These lessons are shaping the way you will experience love in the future. Without them, you would have given too much too quickly and lost yourself again. I needed you to understand your own value before allowing someone else to come into your life and recognize it. I also needed to remove distractions. There were people and situations that kept pulling your focus away from your purpose. You were giving your time, your energy, and your emotions to things that were not building your future. I had to create distance so you could hear my voice more clearly. In the quiet, you began to discover who you truly are. You may not realize it, but you have grown more in this season than in any other time of your life. You are stronger now. You think deeper. You feel wiser. And you no longer accept what once seemed normal. This growth is not accidental. It is the result of every moment you chose to keep going, even when you felt alone. The love I have for you is not limited, and the love I am preparing for you is not small. It will not confuse you. It will not leave you guessing. It will not make you question your worth. It will be steady, clear, and aligned with the purpose I have placed on your life. That kind of love cannot be rushed, because it requires two people who are ready to carry it. There were times when you felt tempted to give up on love completely. You told yourself it would be easier to stop hoping, to stop believing. But I did not let your heart close completely. Even in your lowest moments, there was still a part of you that believed something better was coming. That part of you is where I have been working all along. Type yes to receive miracles. I have been shaping your patience, and I know that has not been easy. Waiting tests your faith in ways that nothing else can. It forces you to trust without seeing, to believe without knowing when. But this patience is not empty. It is building a foundation that will hold you steady when love finally enters your life. I also needed to teach you how to be at peace alone. Not because you are meant to stay alone, but because peace should never depend on another person. When you can stand in your own presence and feel whole, you become ready for a relationship that adds to your life instead of completing it. You are not incomplete. You are already whole. The person I am preparing for, you will not come to fix you. They will come to walk beside you. They will recognize your strength, your heart, and your purpose. They will not be intimidated by your growth, but will celebrate it. This is why I needed time. I am aligning two lives, not just two hearts. You have been protected from heartbreaks that would have taken longer to heal from. You may think you have experienced pain, but there were deeper wounds I kept you from. There were paths you never walked because I blocked them, even when you did not understand why. My protection does not always feel gentle, but it is always rooted in love. There is also timing that you cannot control. Everything in your life is moving according to a plan that is bigger than what you can see. If I had allowed things to happen when you wanted them to, you would have missed something essential. Timing is not just about when you are ready, it is also about when everything around you is aligned. You are stepping into a new season, even if you cannot fully see it yet. The loneliness that once defined your days is beginning to shift. The lessons you have learned are starting to make sense. You are becoming more aware, more grounded, and more open in a healthy way. This is the beginning of something different. Do not lose hope now. You have come too far to turn back. Every step you have taken, every tear you have shed, every lesson you have learned has brought you closer to what I have prepared. You are not standing still. You are moving forward in ways that are not always visible. When the right person enters your life, you will not have to chase them. You will not have to convince them to stay. You will not have to question where you stand. There will be a natural flow, a mutual respect, and a shared understanding that feels right from the start. This is what I have been protecting you for. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. There were moments when you almost convinced yourself that love was not meant for you. You told yourself that maybe your story would be different. Maybe you were meant to walk alone. But deep inside, there was always a quiet voice telling you not to give up. That voice was not your imagination. That was me reminding you that your story is still unfolding. I never placed that desire in your heart just to leave it unfulfilled. Type 1, 2, 1, 2. If you trust in Jesus, I had to slow you down because you were moving too fast with your emotions. You were ready to give your heart before truly understanding who deserved access to it. You saw potential in people and built dreams around what they could become, not what they were showing you. In reality, that kind of love, though pure, can lead to deep pain when it is not grounded in truth. I needed you to see clearly, not just feel deeply. You have now reached a place where you can recognize the difference between real connection and temporary attention. Before, you would confuse the two. You would think that someone showing interest meant they were meant for you. But now, you are learning to observe, to listen, and to trust your inner sense of peace. This awareness is one of the greatest gifts I have given you in this season. There were also things in your life that needed to be built before love could enter. Your purpose, your direction, your stability, your understanding of who you are. All of these needed attention. If I had brought someone into your life while these areas were unclear, the relationship would have become your distraction instead of your support. I wanted you to stand firmly in your path before inviting someone else to walk it with you. Type 2, 2, 2, 2, to receive miracles. I have also been teaching you how to recognize my voice above all others. When your life was filled with noise, opinion, and outside influence, it was harder for you to hear me clearly. This season of being alone created space for you to listen. You began to notice the gentle guidance, the quiet nudges, the sense of peace or discomfort that leads you. This connection between us is the foundation for everything that is coming. You are no longer the same person you were before this season began. You have changed in ways that even you are still discovering. You are more aware of your worth, more protective of your peace, and more intentional with your choices. These changes are not small. They are powerful. They are the reason you will experience love differently than you did in the past. I also had to strengthen your heart so that it would not break easily. Before, you were deeply affected by every disappointment. You carried the weight of rejection as if it defined you. But now, you are learning that someone walking away does not mean you are not enough. It simply means they were not meant to stay. This understanding will protect you in ways you cannot yet fully measure. You may still feel moments of loneliness, and that is okay. Feeling alone does not mean you are alone. I have been with you in every moment. Even when you could not feel my presence, I have been guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you. You have never been this journey by yourself. There is also a deeper reason behind your waiting. The connection I am bringing into your life is not just about companionship. It is about purpose. The person I am preparing for you will align with your path in a way that goes beyond emotions. Together, you will build something meaningful, something that reflects the work I am doing in both of your lives. You are not being prepared for a relationship that fades when challenges come. You are being prepared for something that can endure. That requires strength, patience, understanding, and faith. These are the very things you have been developing in this season. I know there were times when you felt tired of waiting. You wanted clarity. You wanted movement. You wanted to see something change. But sometimes the most important work happens in stillness. Growth does not always look like progress from the outside. But inside, everything is shifting. You have been learning to trust timing. Even when it does not match your expectations, this trust is building a peace within you that cannot be shaken easily. When the right person comes, you will not feel rushed or pressured. You will feel calm, steady, and sure. That is how you will know it is aligned with what I have prepared. I am also aligning circumstances that you cannot see. Paths are crossing. Lives are being shaped. Moments are being arranged. There is a precise timing to everything, and I am guiding it all. What is meant for you will not miss you. What is not meant for you will not reach you. You have been chosen for something that requires patience, not because you are being tested endlessly, but because what is coming into your life is not ordinary. It is intentional, it is meaningful, and it is built to last. That kind of love is worth waiting for. Do not let your past define your expectations for the future. What you experienced before was not the final story. It was a lesson, a preparation, a step towards something better. You are not repeating the same cycle. You are breaking it. When you look back at this season, you will see it differently. You will see the growth, the protection, the guidance, and the love that was present even in the silence. You will understand that you were never being held back. You were being moved forward in a way that could not be rushed. Type 1010 to receive blessings. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities, supported by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You have learned how to sit with your own thoughts, how to face your own emotions, and how to grow without depending on someone else to guide you. This was not easy. There were moments when the silence felt heavy, when the absence of someone beside you made everything feel louder inside. But in that space, you began to hear truths that you had ignored before. You began to understand what you truly need, not just what you desire in the moment. I also needed you to break attachments that were rooted in fear. You once held on to people because you were afraid of being alone, not because they were right for you. That kind of attachment creates bonds that feel strong but are not healthy. I could not allow you to build your future on fear. I needed you to let go, even when it hurt, so you could learn the difference between love and dependency. There is a strength in you now that did not exist before. You are no longer easily shaken by temporary emotions. You are beginning to see things with clarity instead of reacting out of impulse. This growth is preparing you for a connection that requires maturity, not just feelings. The love I am bringing into your life will not survive on emotions alone. The love that is coming into your life will stand on a foundation of wisdom, mutual honor, and honesty. During this season, you have also learned the value of your own time. There was a time when you poured your energy into anyone who asked for it, giving your attention to conversations, relationships, and situations that rarely returned the same care. Now you move differently. You choose with intention. You understand that your peace and your energy are gifts that should not be handed out without discernment. If you believe God is working in your life, type 222 as a declaration of faith. Throughout this journey, I have been teaching you patience that reaches far beyond waiting for the right relationship. I have been showing you how to trust the unfolding of your entire life. You are discovering that not every blessing is meant to arrive overnight. Some dreams need time to mature, to take shape, and to become everything they were created to be. That patience you are developing will strengthen not only your future relationships, but every part of your journey. There were pieces of your identity that still needed to become unshakable. You were learning who you truly are, what values define you, and what you would never again allow into your life. Those lessons cannot be hurried. They are built through experience, quiet reflection, and steady personal growth. I wanted you to become confident in your own identity before inviting someone else to walk beside you. Perhaps you cannot fully see it yet, but you are becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts healthier, deeper love. The person you are today no longer seeks the same things that once seemed appealing. Confusion no longer feels exciting, and inconsistency no longer feels acceptable. Instead, your heart longs for peace, sincerity, and lasting stability. That transformation is significant. It reveals that you are finally prepared for a love that is genuine. Another lesson I needed you to learn was how to embrace redirection instead of fighting against it. There were times when things ended suddenly, when connections faded without explanation. You questioned those moments, wondering what went wrong. But those endings were not failures. They were guidance. I was moving you away from paths that did not lead to your purpose. You have learned how to stand up for yourself in ways you never did before. You are no longer afraid to walk away when something does not feel right. You are no longer willing to accept less than what you deserve. This courage is something I have been building in you, step by step. It is one of the reasons you are ready for what is coming. There is also a deeper peace forming inside you. It may not be constant yet, but it is growing. You are beginning to feel less anxious about the future and more grounded in the present. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It is coming from within. It is a sign that you are aligning with the path I have set for you. The love that is coming into your life will not disrupt this peace. It will support it. It will not bring confusion. It will bring clarity. It will not make you feel uncertain. It will make you feel secure. This is the kind of connection I have been preparing you for, one that adds to your life instead of taking from it. You have also been learning how to trust yourself. Before, you often doubted your instincts. You second-guessed your decisions and looked to others for validation. But now, you are beginning to listen to your inner voice more confidently. You are learning to trust what you feel and what you sense. This trust will guide you in ways that protect you from future mistakes. I have been with you through every step of this journey, even when you felt lost, even when you felt alone. I was guiding you. I was shaping your path, aligning your experiences, and preparing your heart. Nothing you have gone through has been without purpose. You are not the same person who entered this season. You have grown in ways that cannot be reversed. You have learned lessons that will stay with you for the rest of your life. These lessons are the foundation for what is coming next. When love enters your life again, it will feel different because you are different. You will not approach it with the same fears. the same expectations, or the same patterns. You will approach it with clarity, with strength, and with a deeper understanding of what you truly need. You have now developed a sense of awareness that you did not have before. You can feel the difference between something that is real and something that is simply convenient. You are no longer easily drawn in by empty promises or surface-level connections. You look deeper, you listen more carefully, and you trust what you sense inside. This awareness is one of the most important things I have given you in this time. I have also been teaching you how to slow down your heart. You used to fall quickly, giving your trust before it was earned. You would open yourself fully before truly understanding who you were opening to. That kind of openness, while beautiful, needs to be protected with wisdom. Now you are learning to take your time, to observe, to allow things to unfold naturally instead of rushing into them. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness, verified by 4 neuroscience labs. This technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There were lessons hidden in every disappointment you experienced. Each time something did not work out, you gained a deeper understanding of what you need and what you will no longer accept. At the time, it felt like loss. It felt like something was being taken from you. But in truth, you were being guided closer to clarity. You have also learned how to sit with uncertainty without losing yourself. There were moments when you did not have answers, when you did not know what was coming next in the past, that would have caused you to panic or to make decisions out of fear. But now, you are learning to stay grounded even when things are unclear. This stability will guide you in ways that protect your future. Type 777 if you trust God. I needed you to understand that love should never feel like confusion. The right connection will not leave you guessing where you stand. It will not create anxiety or constant doubt. Instead, it will bring a sense of peace, even in moments of challenge. This is something you had to experience and learn. Not just here, you have also been learning how to receive love, not just give it. Before, you were so focused on caring for others that you often forgot to allow yourself to be cared for. You would give endlessly, sometimes without noticing whether it was being returned. Now, you are becoming more aware of balance. You are learning that love is not one-sided. It is shared. There is a quiet confidence growing within you. It may not always be loud, but it is there. You are beginning to trust your worth without needing constant reassurance from others. You are starting to feel comfortable in your own presence. This confidence is not built on pride. It is built on understanding who you are. I also needed to remove your fear of being alone. That fear once guided many of your decisions. It made you hold on longer than you should have. It made you accept things that did not honor you. But now, you are learning that being alone is not something to fear. It is a space where you can grow, reflect, and strengthen yourself. You have been discovering parts of yourself that were hidden before, your strengths, your desires, your values. All of these have become clearer. This clarity is essential for the kind of love that is coming into your life. Without it, you would not be able to recognize whether someone truly aligns with you. Type yes to receive miracles. I have also been aligning your heart with your purpose. The connection I am bringing into your life is not separate from your path. It is connected to it. The person meant for you will not pull you away from what you are called to do. They will support it, strengthen it, and walk with you through it. This alignment takes time because it involves more than just emotions. There were also things within you that needed to be released. Old beliefs, past pain, and expectations that were shaped by your experiences. These things can quietly influence the way you see love, often without you realizing it. I needed you to let go of what no longer serves you, so you can receive what is truly meant for you. You have been learning how to trust the process, even when it feels slow. You are beginning to understand that not everything needs to happen immediately. Some things are worth waiting for because they are built to last. This understanding is changing the way you approach not just love, but life itself. I have also been preparing you to recognize the difference between someone who is interested and someone who is committed. Interest can come and go. Commitment is steady. It shows up consistently. It does not disappear when things become challenging. This is the kind of love I am preparing you for. You are no longer the person who would chase after what is not meant for you. You are becoming someone who stands firm and allows what is right to come naturally. This shift is powerful. It is changing the way you attract and experience relationships. There is also a deeper level of peace that is forming inside you. It may still be growing, but it is there. You are learning to be content in the present moment. Instead of constantly looking ahead, this peace will become the foundation for everything that is coming into your life. When the right person enters your life, it will not feel like something you have to fight for. It will feel natural, balanced, and aligned. You will not have to convince them to stay or prove your worth. They will see you clearly and choose you fully. Everything you have gone through has been leading you to this point. Every lesson, every moment of waiting, every experience has been shaping you. You are no longer the person you once were. In ways you may not even recognize, you have become prepared for what lies ahead. You have learned how to stand on your own, to carry your responsibilities without depending on someone else to complete you. This season was never about making you live in isolation. It was about showing you that you are capable, even when no one else is beside you. When you know your own strength, you enter love with confidence instead of dependence. Rather than searching for someone to bring stability into your life, you become someone who already possesses it. That single shift transforms the kind of relationship you are able to build. It changes the way love grows, because it begins from security instead of fear. Another lesson I needed you to embrace was learning how to release what was never meant to stay without losing who you are. There was a time when every ending felt as though it took a piece of your heart away. You allowed your identity to become attached to certain people and relationships. So when they disappeared, you questioned your own completeness. Now you are discovering a greater truth. Your worth does not rise or fall with who enters or leaves your life. You remain whole because your identity is rooted in something far deeper than any relationship. That understanding will guard your heart and give you a strength you may not yet fully appreciate. Many people spend their lives chasing quick answers, believing there is a secret formula that can instantly transform their future. They move from one method to another, hoping the next promise will finally change everything. But lasting change does not begin with a shortcut. It begins with a renewed mind, a steady heart, and the willingness to grow through every season God has placed before you. Real transformation is not built in a few seconds or guaranteed by a single technique. It is formed through faith, wisdom, and consistent obedience. The blessings God has prepared for you cannot be manufactured by trends or temporary promises. They arrive as you continue walking faithfully, trusting His timing, even when you cannot yet see the destination. If this message has encouraged your heart, take a moment to visit the description or the pinned comment for more resources that can help you continue growing in faith and purpose.